The 2026 World Cup is finally here, and unlike the usual setup, this time around 48 teams has qualified. But today we are answering the question that is literally impossible to answer in real life. Who is gonna win the World Cup if every single team just had one chance? Every nation gets a single simulation. If they fail, they are done forever. By the end of this video, we will rank every single country, and one of them will be crowned the true World Cup champions. To be honest, I'm feeling like one of the big nations like France, England, Argentina might actually win this World Cup. But hey, you never know. Underdog stories are real. They are real. Alright, we're going to be kicking things off with the hosts. And yeah, it's Mexico. Playing at home can actually give a team a huge advantage. So yeah, hopefully this could be a perfect start for Mexico. And okay, first game for Mexico, and they got a scrappy win against Hungary, 1-0. It counts, we'll take it. But for their final two group stage matches, they bottled. Yeah bro, Mexico actually bottled. They are the first country to play and the first country to go out. But hey, that sets a benchmark for other teams that are going to be playing, that all what they need to do to beat Mexico is just to get out of the group. And Argentina ended up winning this World Cup. Next up is South Africa. And I know for sure that they want to replicate their real life success going through to the knockout stage. But can they do it? Not a great start, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, South Africa actually do have hope. Winning their next game is definitely taking them to the next round. Well, unfortunately for South Africa, they're also getting kicked out. And no one moves up the table. Bro, I'm actually wondering which team is going to move up the table, because bro, every team have not gone out the group yet. And up next, we have Korea. If there is any national team I think can go through to the knockouts, it's them. They kind of had a stinker at this World Cup, but here I think they can do well. And Korea's first game was an absolute piece of cake. They were able to cut through South Africa easily. Oh my days, I just noticed they're in the same group with France. Yo, Korea's next game was against France, and bro, there is just no way this just happened. This could genuinely secure their place into the knockout. I'm not gonna underestimate any team, bro. Like, any team can win this World Cup. Guys, put a prediction down in the comment section who you think is gonna win this video, because I genuinely think anyone can win it at this point. And bro, Korea has been the first team to finish the whole group without losing a single game, and they are doing this in spectacular fashion. Well, World Cup knockouts. And to be honest, South Korea has made a lot of upsets in World Cup. Now they're up against Scotland, and they keep on marching, bro. South Korea are the best team so far, and they just keep on going. Well, for their next game though, Son he's injured. I don't think they're gonna go through without him. And yes, the Netherlands get the better of South Korea, but this round from them was absolutely legendary. And with that, they stayed top of the leaderboard. Even one of their players ended up getting the top scorer spot. Wow. Now the next team is Czech Republic. They are the last team from Group A. Well, Czech Republic cannot also win, because they actually won all their games, but then they fell short against USA in the round of 16. So South Korea still stays first. But yeah, I highly doubt South Korea is gonna stay at the top forever, cause now things are getting serious. We got Canada, another host nation, but can they be able to use the advantage of playing at home to go far in this tournament? First up is Congo, and to be honest, I was expecting them to win this game. They needed to win this game, because look at the other teams in their group, Portugal and Spain. I doubt they are winning. Bro, they need a generational lock-in to be able to win this game. Yeah, I think Canada are going out. I think this is the worst the team has performed in this whole tournament. 0 points, 0. And for a host nation, that's 2. Now up next, we got Qatar. Now, this guys actually hosted the 2022 World Cup, for you who do not know. But they had a very disappointing World Cup for a host nation. Well, they're gonna be getting one chance at redemption. Can they actually change that absolute horror show of a World Cup they had last tournament? Well, I'm guessing it's going to continue, because first 2 games and they've just gotten 1 point, and that's against Norway. They still can do it. Winning their last game against Germany can put them in a solid spot. Well, sorry Qatarians, but you all are out. We got another team grouped. Up next is Switzerland. Bro, every single team you've been playing has been absolutely disappointing. 2 of the last 2 got grouped. But hey, hopefully Switzerland can go through with this team, bro. They are definitely going to the knockouts. But this doesn't have them in the same group with Argentina. Firstly, they don't get demotivated though. I think they can be able to get some points off Northern Ireland and Georgia. Well, it all came to an end with Switzerland. They've only were able to finish third and get just 1 win. Up next, we do have Bosnia, and honestly, I'm kind of tired of teams not just going past the round of 16, but that's a good thing. because in our next group we are having a big team that's 5-time world champions. Hopefully they can be able to go really far, probably even win it. Well, Bosnia are off to a very horrible start. In their second group stage match as well, they couldn't get a goal, and in their third game they couldn't get a goal too. I think this is the worst a team has performed in this video. To be fair, you cannot really blame them. They are in a group of death. We've now simulated 8 teams into the World Cup, and we've already had some surprises. But now 5-time world champion Brazil enters the competition. If you don't know anything about me, you know I'm a huge Neymar fan. So I'm hoping Neymar can get a better World Cup than in real life though. Well, this is not good. What is happening with teams? Alright, this wasn't a good group from Brazil, even though they finished second. It was not a good group. They almost got grouped. But hey, let's see whether they can redeem themselves in the round of 16. And in the round of 16, they have Czech Republic. And let's go, Brazil actually beat Czech Republic and they are through. Where they are going to be facing Senegal. I'm not going to lie, Brazil are getting an easy draw even though they finished second. Ooh, Neymar is not playing for this game because he's injured, that's why. Well, Brazil keep on marching on. And seeing teams like France get knocked out by Belgium, I feel like Brazil could even go further and put out a statement in this World Cup. Up next is Morocco, and good news, Neymar is fit. Now with all of these advantages Brazil have, can they go on to beat Morocco? Well, against Morocco, I don't know what happened to these guys, but yeah, they lost 5-2, and bro, look at the interval of goals. Well, Brazil are out and Belgium went on to win the whole entire thing. Hey, fair play. Well, on a good note, the first big team we have, and they have set a standard. Semi-finals is the score to beat. Now, Morocco are definitely a candidate for this one, knocking out Brazil in our previous attempt. And hey, if these guys are locked in, they might actually reach the final again. And yes, this is what I was expecting from Morocco. They topped their group. Now their round of 16 opponent is Iraq. I'm expecting them to easily beat Iraq. And yeah, I was expecting this. Morocco absolutely feasted, bro. What? And Morocco having a strong tournament with 2 of their players being the top scorers. Now they face Portugal. I think they're going out here, but hey, you never know. Yeah, bro, Morocco really fought, but they ended up losing on penalties. And yeah, the quarterfinals is their limit. Well, up next is Haiti. They are a really big underdog, and I feel like they could actually go out of their group. Their group is tough, but I feel like they can be able to at least beat either one of these teams, Colombia or Croatia. Well, first group stage match is not off to a good start. If they can beat Czech, I don't think they can beat Croatia. And after not getting a single point in this entire World Cup, Haiti's World Cup journey is over. Our next team is Scotland. Let's see if they can do any better. Wow, Scotland's World Cup journey has just ended. It's been off to a horrible start. Yeah, of all teams to get grouped, I wasn't expecting it to be Scotland. Bro, they have McTominay. But now, just like a quick check on our leaderboard, and yeah, this is currently the team leading. Brazil is leading, and yet they could have actually made it to the final, but this guy is bottled. But hey, reaching the semi-finals keep them first, and yeah, it's gonna be hard for any team to beat that, except the big boy starts coming in, because barely any big team has played, like Portugal, Italy, France. None of them has participated yet. Now we are very close to the middle of the tournament. And if any of these teams that are about to play could go on an amazing run, the leaderboard could easily change. Up next is USA. They had a stellar World Cup campaign, I'm not gonna lie. Can they kick it off against Brazil, the people who are actually leading on the challenge right now? Well, I don't think they can. Well, with USA being one of the hosts, they have the home crowd behind them. Can they go on to pull an upset against Netherlands? Well, they weren't able to, and yep, their World Cup journey comes to an end. I was really expecting USA to put themselves in the conversation, because yeah, they did really well this year, but like, yeah, that's a horrible tournament. Well, hopefully their fellow South American country can be able to do that for them. Paraguay is up next. Well, their first game ended sadly. I don't know why teams are not doing well in the group now. I just don't know why. But well, at the end of Paraguay's group stages, they got knocked out. I don't know how. 3 teams got 6 points. Yeah, probably one of the most brutal way to get knocked out. So yes, still for our past 3 teams, I don't think any of them has gone to the round of 16, which is just diabolical. Well, up next is Australia. I'm gonna make my predictions already on when they're gonna finish. They are gonna finish 3rd in their group, behind Norway and Germany. But yeah, hopefully they have a good start to their World Cup campaign. Oh, okay, Australia. I actually thought that Ecuador was gonna beat them easily, but hey, they're proving me wrong. Next up is Norway, and I'm just telling you right now, I think Norway is a little bit too much for them. Well, unfortunately, they lost, but hey, this was a close game, and Australia can still go through. Their final game is against Germany, but you never know. I was genuinely expecting Australia to be out. Cause guess what? They lost against Germany 2-0. How are they still in this tournament? But low-key, after coming their way here, can they actually beat Spain? I think they may be going out though. Oh, the fairy tale story came to an end. Just on penalties too. I still feel bad for Australia, but up next is Turkey. If there is any team who can go through to the quarterfinals, any underdog hiding in this competition, it's easily them. They've got the talent. And their group is quite favorable, not gonna lie. They could easily top this group. First game, easy win against Northern Ireland, 4-0 victory. Well, the second game is a shock defeat to Denmark, not gonna lie. But they still have a chance of qualifying. While their final group stage game, it was a scrappy win, but at least that has made them qualify to the round of 16. Now, yeah, this is where the main job starts. Alright, they keep on winning by little margins, but hey, as long as they are going through, it counts. Oh, this is bad news. Their defender is currently suspended, and now they'll need to play someone else. And he is currently their highest rated centre back. What are the odds these guys go through to 72 rated centre back? I honestly say they are cooked. Because things are not getting easier. It's Netherlands up next. And yeah, they got absolutely destroyed, 4-0 by Netherlands. Ooh, and Netherlands actually went on to win the whole entire World Cup. But guys, we've simulated 16 teams already, and I don't think we've met the team that is gonna take everything home yet. Ooh, now we're talking. We've got Germany up next. And these guys, they always dominate in World Cups. Just exclude 26 World Cup out of this. Well, Germany were able to qualify. On the final day, I could see that Jordan, they gave Germany a huge fight. But even though Germany finished first in their group, they're getting a draw like Portugal in the round of 16 is low-key just sad. Well, it doesn't matter though, because Germany keep on marching. Bro, the fact that they beat Portugal in the round of 16 means I feel like they can go far. Well, they have Algeria next. After beating Portugal, there is a high chance they beat Algeria. And there we go. Germany 3-0 against Algeria, and they are still marching. Now it's the semi-finals. Germany versus Netherlands. If you all know, Netherlands have made a lot of upsets in the World Cup, so you never know. Bro, this has to be an embarrassment. 5-0. How? Did they forget they are playing for a semi-final? They are playing for a final. No team has made it past the final. Has made it past the semi-final, and I don't think it's gonna change, because up next is Curaçao. Qualifying to the World Cup for them has already been a huge achievement. So yeah, anything from here right now for them is gonna be a huge bonus. Yo, Norway, Curaçao was actually able to beat Norway 2-1, and they have a chance of going through. There is no way. Imagine Curaçao could make it to the knockouts. They have one more game. I think even if they draw, there is a chance they could go through. Just a thin chance though. And great, they have Germany. Well, Curaçao were not able to win, but they got a draw out of Germany, which genuinely is actually a huge achievement, not gonna lie. Next up, we have Ivory Coast. This generation has produced a lot of talent, but can they make history by going to the knockouts? Well, it's looking likely. Their first game is a win. Well, against the mighty Colombia, these guys were able to hold their own, and yet they have won 2 games in a row. They got a draw against Hungary. So yes, they are in the round of 16. Ivory Coast are actually doing really well, but yeah, things are gonna get harder in the knockouts. Alright, a relatively easy draw. They got Greece, and they won against Greece, and they are into the quarterfinals now. But I think that the first African team who are able to go to the quarterfinals. Yo, this guy is actually having one of the easiest runs. I know Poland is not easy, but like, come on bro, it's Ivory Coast. They're also really strong. Ooh, Ivory Coast fought. They almost made the semis, but yeah, Poland got the better of them on penalties. W run from Ivory Coast, and yeah, this is a very respectful run. Well, up next is Ecuador, and this lot, they've been put in a group where I think they could top. Well, this is a shocker. I don't know how they didn't top this group or finish second. How did they get knocked out? But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this is the biggest shock exit of the video yet. Well, halfway point. We have reached the halfway point, and now we have Netherlands. These guys, they've campaigned fully close before to lifting the World Cup trophy. Maybe this is their year. And that's what I'm talking about, topping their group against Brazil and even Belgium. Bro, Brazil got knocked out. Hey, the fact that these guys were able to top their group, I'm feeling like they could go far. Now their next game is against Croatia in the round of 16. Bro, this has to be shocking. I thought these guys were gonna go at least to the quarters. They're getting knocked out in the round of 16. This round from Netherlands, I was not expecting, bro. Next up is Japan. Now these guys, they've been improving every single tournament. Even this tournament, their coach was legit making his own tactics in football. But hey, here it's different. But can they make their way into footballing history? Well, first game is a win. That is a W. Ooh, they've made things really hard for themselves. They must win their last game or else they are out. Alright, on their final group stage game, they win 3-1, and yeah, they are through to the knockout. Yeah, we are in the big boy stage now, cause like everyone is now going to the knockouts now, so yeah. Can they beat USA though? Bro, I genuinely cannot believe this. They come to the knockouts to just lose in the round of 16, bro. Now for the next two teams of this video, they both stunk. Both of them getting grouped with just 1 point. Now we've simulated 24 teams and 24 still remain. Giants of this competition like Brazil and Germany, none of them were able to get to the final. And we've seen underdogs like Japan going so far into this competition. So yeah, I genuinely do not even know who is gonna win this competition. But now it's time for the heavyweights to arrive of the tournament. One of those heavyweights is Belgium. Now their golden generation may be fading, but I think they've got enough talent to be able to penetrate the world far and deep. Pause. But the question is, can they actually deliver when it matters? And with a group stage like that, we just conceding 1 goal, you best believe they are going really far. Never mind, it could all end here for Belgium. Well, yeah, Belgium's run ends here. That was really unfair because they finished first in their group. I don't know how they got Brazil. Up next, we got Egypt. They've got passion, they've got the talent, but is it enough to survive on the biggest stage? And yeah, they've topped their group relatively easily. Well, up next, they got Paraguay in the round of 16. Hopefully they don't crash out here, because like Paraguay are actually really tricky. And no, they don't. Egypt keep on marching. Now in the quarterfinals, they have Republic of Ireland. Bro, there is no way they could actually make the semi-final. No, bro, this could have been a fairy tale for Egypt. But hey, what a run. Now up next we have Iran. Now they may not be a heavyweight in a lot of people's eye, but they could for sure cause troubles given the group they are in. Well, Iran's first game ended in a draw, and yeah, I don't think these guys are going to give up without a fight. Hopefully by the end of the groups they are able to maybe qualify. You never know. Well, I got some sad news. Iran has been knocked out of the tournament. Bro, this group was so close, bro. Now it's New Zealand's turn. And the only reason I've really heard about this country is because of Tim Payne. Their group is low-key really tough, but yeah, you never know. I'm gonna say that these guys finished second. But at the end of this group, I don't think they finished second. Well, unfortunately, the dream ends there. Alright, so now we've seen the underdogs. But now, it's time for one of the biggest football nations on the planet to have their turn. And it's Spain. These guys are always expected to go far, or at least win. Anything apart from going final in the tournament is just gonna count as a failure. And yeah, I look have a feeling that Spain is gonna be the first team to go to the finals. Alright, Spain has started off very strong by beating Portugal and also confidently topping their group. Not gonna lie, I feel like Yamal is their best player. He has scored in 2 World Cup matches already. Now their round of 16 opponent, Norway, they should be easily beating them. But we saw what Norway did to Brazil in this World Cup. So yeah, nothing is nothing is guaranteed. Well, as expected, this game was close, but yeah, Norway were not enough for Spain. But yeah, currently Spain are going to quarterfinals against England, where basically most of their key players are out with injuries. Oh, this game was really close. I have a feeling it's because of all of those injuries Spain had. But yeah, Spain were able to win 3-2. They keep going on. Bro, could Spain genuinely make it to the final? Because up next, it's Scotland. This may be a game that might have just taken them to the final. But hey, Scotland are here for a reason. Well, I don't think Spain cares about that because they've beaten Scotland 5-0. Even Argentina trashed their own opponents, France 5-0 in the final too. Wait, I just realized. I've just recreated the real life World Cup final. But who is gonna win it this time is the real question. Well, yeah, unfortunately Spain couldn't win. But Spain have sent a message to every single nation left. What's to beat is to reach the final. It's not to reach the final anymore. It's to win the whole entire competition. Up next, we got Cape Verde. They've already shocked the world by qualifying here. And with Bosnia on their team, I feel like they could do really well defensively. Can they shock everyone as well by qualifying out of their group? Well, over here, unfortunately, Cape Verde were not able to replicate their real life successes. But hey, they did really good though by qualifying. Now next is Saudi Arabia. These guys, they really gave me a heart attack back in 2022 where they almost knocked Argentina out of the World Cup. Maybe they can do something here by going to the knockout. Oh, they couldn't do it. They got grouped. Up next, we got a two-time world champion, Uruguay. Their first game is against Scotland. What am I looking at? How have they lost? I genuinely expected these guys stopping their group, but hey, they have 2 more games to win. Alright, now they are now up against Uzbekistan. If they lose, I genuinely don't know what to say. I think they may be out of this World Cup if they don't win their last game. How are they drawing to Uzbekistan? Here on their final game, they go on to suffer an embarrassing defeat against Senegal, and they are out of the World Cup. Now, these are what the top 10 are looking like after simulating 32 games. And yes, Spain are obviously topping because they're the guys who went to the final. And yeah, Brazil is still in the second. But I feel like from what I'm seeing so far in the table, it's either Argentina or France who are going to win this whole entire video. And what do you know? We have France next. Imagine they win everything and the video ends now. And yeah, with the group France were in, no disrespect to any of the teams, they were expected to top. Now the round of 16 opponent is Uzbekistan. I really expect them to go through. And there we go, 1-0. Mbappe's one only goal was what took France through. Imagine France just get knocked out in the next round. That'd be so funny. Now their quarterfinals game is against Netherlands. What? No, there is no way. Quarterfinals is their exit. Guys, how did this generally happen? Now, to be honest, Netherlands went on to win the whole entire tournament, so I'm guessing they lost to a worthy opponent. But bro, this is a shocker. Well, I'm guessing we're on to the next team, and that team is Iraq. Alright, first let's just talk about this guy's group. Why have they been put with England, Algeria and Sweden? Whoever made this group definitely hates Iraq. I'm not expecting Iraq to do well, not gonna lie. Well, unfortunately, they have been knocked out too. This World Cup, Senegal proved that they could compete with any team. So yeah, they're up next. Their first group stage game is gonna be against Romania, and I expect an easy win. And yeah, Sane and Jackson do the job. And yeah, they beat Colombia in their second game. So yeah, I'm highly thinking they'll be going to the knockout. And yeah, after winning every single game, they are through to the knockouts. Round of 16 now, and they have Algeria. Well, Senegal keep on winning. They got a 90th minute winner from Mane. Yeah, this game was actually close. Bro, I'm seeing a lot of upsets here, like Paraguay beating Croatia, Portugal losing to Greece. Bro, imagine you could get either Greece or Paraguay. I think Senegal could keep on going. And oh my days, bro, you generally cannot make this up. They get Paraguay. And bro, Paraguay got spanked 5-1 by Senegal. And yo, France are out. How are Greece doing this, bro? But I think the journey might come to an end there. It was a fun journey, but yeah, I think Germany might have the better of Senegal. Except we can see like a miracle. There is genuinely no way we're going to have a Greece versus Senegal final. Bro, imagine Senegal could win it. Alright guys, let's just talk for a little bit. What happened to big teams in this tournament? Like they all wanted to lose to every small team. Cause tell me how this is a World Cup final. And yeah, I'm genuinely expecting Senegal to take this home. Well, no, cause I guess Greece was just the better team and they beat Senegal 2-0 in the final. Bro, Senegal could have easily won this whole entire video. They had the golden opportunity, but they fumbled. But hey, there's something good to take from this. They are the only African team in this video who has reached the final, and like they are now tied with Spain. Now up next we have Norway, and their first game ends in a big 4-0 win. Imagine these guys could top their group over Brazil. And hey, they genuinely could after beating Brazil 2-1. And yeah, they do. Now it's their knockouts. They have Paraguay, and yeah, I think they should go through. Come on, they have to. This was a little bit too close for comfort, but yeah, it counts. And bro, Haaland is the top scorer. Low-key, this was expected. Now up next, they got Netherlands. I'm saying they win 2-1. Oh my days, they lost. But hey, quarterfinals for Norway is not bad. Brazil went on to win the whole thing. Next, we have Algeria. Now these guys are really huge contenders, like underdogs, because of players like Mahrez. And to be honest, I'm saying anything like a round of 16 finish is gonna be great for Algeria. But wow, this is a shock exit from Algeria, just 1 point in their group. Well, now it's Austria's turn. And bro, they have not been given a kind group at all, especially with Argentina and Morocco in that this could end horribly wrong. Yeah, they were so close to drawing with Argentina, but yeah, they couldn't. Now their second game is against Morocco, but I think that they're gonna get knocked out, except they can win their final game, and they need to win that by a huge margin. Well, they rather lost by a huge margin. Bro, what is this run from Austria? Now we have Jordan. Their first game is not kind. They have Senegal. That was a horrible way to kick off your World Cup campaign. Well, their next game is gonna be against Greece, and I feel like they should be able to do this. Bruh, how have these guys not gotten a point? And yeah, with this, they are being kicked out of the World Cup. Well, now there are only 8 teams left, and we still don't have a clear winner of this challenge. Well, next is Congo, and maybe they could go far, we never know. Their first game is against Greece. Maybe they can, get a point or something. Oh, they actually ended up getting a point, fair enough. But they must win against Bosnia to go through, I think. Because everyone drew in their first game, so yeah, they must win or else this group is gonna get tricky. Oh, they actually won. They got a 3-0 win against Bosnia, so yeah, they might be guaranteeing themselves through to the knockouts. Now up next is Mexico. Come on bro, just a point is needed. They actually got the win. Let's go. Congo are through to the knockouts. Their round of 16 draw is Serbia. And bro, I think they might be crushing out here, because bro, Serbia's team is actually really underrated. Well, not this time, but hey, this is a very W run from Congo. Round of 16 is their exit though. Next is Portugal. I feel like they're the team that could probably clearly give us a clear winner in this challenge. And as expected, we see Portugal top the group. Now in their next match, they have Wales. This is the round of 16. I feel like Portugal should be easily beating Wales. And there we go, Bruno Fernandes' goal takes them through. Oh, and Ronaldo is also one of the top scorers alongside Messi. But we could see a Messi and Ronaldo goal scorer debate in this tournament. But I feel like Ronaldo might be crashing out here. It's against Spain. They crashed out against Spain in real life in the quarters too, so yeah, maybe that may happen here too. But no, Portugal seemingly went through Spain easily. But yeah, Argentina are out, so the Messi and Ronaldo golden boot race, I think it's gonna be over. Because Ronaldo scored and he got more goals, so yeah. Now it's the semi-finals against the Netherlands. Bro, they could actually win this whole entire competition if they do. Bro, how close were they? Ronaldo actually scored in the 79 minutes to make the comeback, but yeah, Netherlands actually got the better of them on penalties. How would Portugal lose a penalty shootout though? They have Ronaldo. Hey, the Netherlands went on to win the whole entire thing, so I'm guessing Portugal lost to a worthy opponent. Next we have Uzbekistan, and yeah, they are kind of an underdog, but no one expects them to win. So yeah, maybe they could use that to their advantage. And their group is low-key tough. They got Georgia, and that's their first game, and they're going to lose 5-0. Oh, next time against Bosnia, they ended up winning. Drawing 2-2. But yeah, they just were not able to handle this group. 4-0 is their final group stage result, and they are out. Next, we got the 2022 World Champions, Argentina. These guys, they always play with their hearts. So yeah, I think they can be able to top their group and probably go on to win everything. Well, they didn't finish their group comfortably, but it's fine, they're through. Their round of 16 opponents is not even any easier. It's England. Well, this game was actually a very high scoring game, but yeah, Argentina were able to get the attacking edge over England. Now it's Argentina versus Spain. And it's just the quarterfinals, bro. Argentina having one of the hardest routes in this video, probably. They might crash out here, I'm not gonna lie. And no, I was completely wrong. Argentina keep on marching, and their semi-final opponents, finally they're giving them a break. It's Scotland, bro. Imagine how funny it would be if they get knocked out against Scotland after beating all of those high quality teams. Well, I was low-key thinking they could Scotland could pull off an upset, but nah, Argentina and Messi were not having that. Now they're gonna be facing Mbappe's France in the final. This is legit a replay of the 2022 World Cup final. And yeah, imagine Messi can go all the way. And Argentina ended up winning the World Cup in spectacular fashion. I never believed their defense could be this strong. Well, now since there are only like about 4 or 6 teams left in this video, I think that the way is if any of these teams manage to win, you all are just gonna have to decide. Now there are only 4 games left of this World Cup: England, Ghana, Croatia and Panama. And hey, maybe England may be able to do it. They may be to finally come home. Given their group, it may actually come home because they are definitely topping this group. And yeah, that means they top their group. Genuinely, if we face Germany, bro, I'd be so mad. How are we gonna be facing Germany after we go first, bro? Hey, this is actually a fair draw. We got Australia. It would be so typical if England will get knocked out here. And they actually didn't. 3-1. Now they have Germany. This may be where they crash out, bro. And yeah, how did Bayer score a hat-trick? And yeah, it's never coming home. Next is Croatia, and bro, I want them to top this group. We got the man who never ages here. He could do a lot in this tournament. And yeah, there we go, 3-1 against Colombia. If they win their next game, they guarantee themselves through to the knockouts. And yeah, I think they are through to the knockouts. No matter what happens in their last game, they are through. Oh, now the round of 16 is getting really intense. How do they genuinely get Brazil after finishing first in their group? Yeah, Croatia were able to do it. I'm actually quite shocked though. Look who scored the winner. At least they have a relatively easy draw in the quarterfinals, as they have Uruguay. But nah, bruh, how do you beat Brazil but lose to Uruguay? But let's see if Ghana can be able to do anything better than them. But they're going to lose their first group stage game. Generally, they could generally get grouped. Ghana went on to absolutely spank Serbia 6-1. How did they do this? They are through to the knockouts. I genuinely do not know how Serbia battled that hard, but now we are getting a historic matchup: Uruguay versus Ghana. If you remember anything about this fixture, it's been chaos. There is genuinely no way. How are Ghana doing this? I'm guessing it's a tournament for the underdogs, because even Ivory Coast knocked out Argentina, and Ghana in the quarterfinals. Brave, if they get knocked out here, it's a massive achievement for the country. And yeah, the fairy tale story came to an end. Even Ivory Coast's fairy tale story as well came to an end. So yeah, but what a run from Ghana. Now it's Panama, the final team of this entire World Cup, the final team of this video. This is the last chance to change anything on the leaderboard, because right now it's looking like Argentina are gonna be champions. Now their first group stage game is gonna be against Croatia. Can they get a result though? No. 4-0 defeat. Now it's Serbia. Can they get a result? They have to. They actually get results. 4-0 win against Serbia. Drawing or winning their last game takes them to the round of 16. But can they? And they go a draw, but it wasn't enough, bro. And unfortunately, Panama out. But after simulating 48 teams in this year's World Cup, the 2026 World Cup winner of this video is Argentina. And genuinely, I was not expecting them to win. I thought France was gonna win because their players are really cracked in FTS. But yeah, I guess that Argentina, the team that played with more heart, won it. Guys, do you think I should try this with in the Champions League, with now that club football has started? If you think I should do it, just comment down below. And one last thing, which simulation actually shocked you guys the most? For me, I might have to say Senegal against one team I can't really remember. But yeah, I want to know you guys' opinion.